guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. On this video, since today is the VIB sale, or today starts the VIB sale again, it's a good time for recommendations and favorites and wish. So my wish list, I already bought everything because I just went to the US and I got a discount at Sephora because a friend of mine gave me her discount. But I also ordered a few things that I'm gonna mention that I haven't gotten because I'm already in Colombia. I'm gonna show you a realistic type of recommendations if you want to purchase some things from Sephora. I bet you guys know already what the VIB sale is for. It's just a discount at Sephora that we never get. At the end of the year is 20%. At the beginning of the year is 15%. But I'm going to leave the information down below so you guys can read about it. And VIB Rouge is not a surprise, but I'm going to show you the products that I would recommend to you. And if you want to see that before you do, please go and hit the subscribe button. That would help me a lot. And also give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And let's go into the video. Okay, so I'm not gonna talk or do reviews of these products that I'm gonna mention. We have a lot of products here, so let's just breeze through them. Okay, so I'm gonna start with skincare. I want to show you the great or the perfect serum combo for date and night. And this is my favorite so far. This is the Ole Henriksen True Serum. This is a collagen booster with triple vitamin C complex, and it's amazing and it works amazing underneath makeup, and this is just vitamin C. And then for nighttime, this is a dupe for the Sunday Riley Good Jeans. This is the Ole Henriksen Invigorating Night Transformation Gel, and this has a multi-source of HAA complex. And this one has a lot of great ingredients that will work to make your skin smoother and super beautiful. So I would recommend these two Ole Henriksen products. They're just amazing. If you travel a lot like I do, this is one of my favorite products when I travel. This is the Glam Glow Hollywood California Hydrating Treatment. And this is a mask, and you can use it as an overnight treatment, or you can just use it for 20 minutes. And I love to use this when I fly. So sometimes I wear makeup when I fly. It depends on how long the flight is gonna be. But if I'm not gonna be in a long flight, I will wear makeup. But that night when I get to the place where I'm gonna go, I will put this and sleep with it, and it will make my skin more hydrated because you guys know the air on the airplane sucks you dry. If you are a makeup artist or you're looking for a moisturizer that's good but it will help you prime your foundation, this is the Embryolisse Late Cream Concentrate, and this is a hydrating makeup base, and it's a moisturizer, but it also helps with the longevity of your makeup. This is a no-brainer. It's a makeup artist's favorite. So if you guys are looking for a new moisturizer and you don't know where to start, this is a beautiful moisturizer, and it will help your makeup last longer. Okay, now going to primers. I'm gonna mention products because if you guys want to take advantage of a sale, you should start by knowing that it's only twice a year. So that means that you can stock up on products that you finish during the year so that you get them beforehand with a discount. So these two products I just bought when I went to the US, and these are my favorite primers, and they're both found at Sephora. So this is the Professional by Benefit. I've been using it a lot because it's already thinning out. This I got at Ulta, and this is the bigger one. So if you want the bigger one, just wait for a discount at Ulta and get it. But if not, the regular size, they sell it at Sephora, and this is a beautiful primer. It works amazingly to fill out your pores. Same with this one, but this is more mattifying. This is the Pores No More by Dr. Brandt, and you guys know this is a love of mine. I've talked about it before. It's amazing for your pores. It's amazing to keep your face matte and make your makeup last longer. So these two are a must-have. For foundations, I have 4. So I'm gonna talk Holy Grail status for me. Foundations that I use a lot, that I use always when I don't know what to wear, because these work for me no matter what. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. So this is when I want full face of makeup, super full coverage, and my makeup to last 24 hours. This is the foundation that I go to. I carry this one on my kit, so if you need to have a foundation that will have full coverage and it will work wonders for you, will cover any amount of sins, this is the foundation for you. If you like more of a natural finish or you're more on the drier side, then the Born This Way foundation is amazing, but this will work also for combo skin like mine because I have oily T-zone and the rest of my face is normal. This foundation, the first time I got it, I think it has been in my 2 yearly favorites. It's just amazing. It's insane. I just love the way that it's medium to full coverage. It looks natural. It looks like you were born with that skin. It's just, it has a glow, but it's not a on your face type of glow. It doesn't look greasy. It just looks like a natural finish, and it can be dewy and more water charged. Another foundation that I love that is not working for me right now because I'm living in a humid place, but it's the one that I'm wearing today. This will get really oily on me here, but I love it for photo shoots. I love it for filming. It's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD The Stick Foundation. All of these foundations that I'm showing you, I have multiple shades of, at least 4 shades on each foundation, and you can see this one. This is rolling it up, and that's all I have left of this shade. I'm in the shade 127, and this is the shade that I'm wearing today. This foundation is amazing. If you're gonna take pictures, this is a beautiful foundation for pictures, and if you have dry skin, this is a great foundation because it will be as full coverage as you like. It can be a light coverage too, and the way it blends, it's just seamless. For concealer, this one I'm gonna order now on the second round of the VIB sale. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. Right now, I'm falling in love with the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral, but that's because I have a lot of dark foundations and that helps me lighten them. But Custard, it's true love. I've been using these for about 4 years now, if not more, like 5 years. And this has been the only concealer since it came out. I remember walking through every Sephora in New York trying to find this, and it was always sold out till I got my hands on it, and since that day one, I've been in love with it like crazy. So if you're looking for a great concealer, the Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS is amazing, and the shade range is huge. 2 setting powders that I'm gonna show you that I adore. I adore them. They never fail for me. Are the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, and a new favorite. This is more expensive than the Laura Mercier in a way. I think it's the same price. But if you take into account the amount that this comes with, this is one of the most expensive powders I've ever had. And this is beautiful. This is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder in the shade Translucent Light. This will just make your skin look flawless, but it's never drying. The Laura Mercier one can be a little bit drying. Neither of them gives a white cast or flashback when you take pictures, and I can truly say that I love them both. They're just amazing powders, and if you can get them at a discount, then even better. For brows, if you want to save money on brows and you want a product that will last you longer than pencils do, because pencils, you go through them super quick. Right now, I'm in love with the powders. This is the Brow Pro palette by Anastasia. And the powder that I'm gonna mention is in the shade Dark Brown. And I have it on this little palette right here, and it's this shade. I love taupe as well, but Dark Brown has been my favorite lately. This is a beautiful shade, and you have a duo, so you can do the beginning of your brow lighter and then the outer part a little bit darker. So yeah, guys, this is an amazing product, and it will last you longer than pencils. 2 more random products. I love this one, and I'm definitely buying a backup. This is the House of Lashes eyelash glue, and this works beautifully. I love the applicator because it comes with a little wand, so it's easier to apply to the band of the lashes. And I love the packaging. It comes in a black and a white shade. This will disappear almost completely, and the black one will set completely black. Even better than the duo, and I find that my clients like this one even more because it doesn't irritate the eyes. And then also, one true love that I have right now is the Brow Groom by Givenchy. This is insane. This looks super nasty, but it's because the packaging is transparent, so there's no way that I can hide it. But this is a brow gel, and the applicator is super tiny. It will last you a long time because I've been using this every day, and I'm just barely right here. This is beautiful. It will set your eyebrows in the fluffiest way. They will stay in place. I'm not wearing it today, by the way, but it will set your brows amazingly. I know it's a bit expensive, so this is the time to get expensive items when you can get them at a discount. For blushes, I have 2 brands that I want to show you. So the first one is the Becca blushes, and my favorite are Wild Honey and Flower Child. So I'm gonna show you a few that I have here. You can find a huge shade range with this. These are all completely different, and they have the Just Mineral blushes, and they also have the luminous blush. I love the formula in the mineral one and the luminous one. They're both beautiful. So if you wanna try them, the time to try them is right now. These are expensive, but they're so pigmented that you only need the tiniest amount, so they will last you forever. For highlighters, I have almost every shade of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector highlighters, and this is Champagne Pop. This is one that I would highly recommend. I've hit pan on this one and on Opal, but depending on the color of your skin, you can choose a lot of them. They have Topaz, which is the darkest, and they also have Pearl for really light skin. Other blushes that are beautiful, they're super pigmented, but they're harder to get pigmentation on the brush, which makes them almost foolproof. Some of them are more pigmented than others, but most of them you can go crazy with them a little bit and you will have a beautiful application. They will last you forever because they're not super powdery that your brush gets a lot of kick up from them. This is my favorite brand of all times, is NARS. You can see the blushes right here. I'm gonna show you the 4 favorites that I would recommend for you guys. And the first 2 that I'm gonna show you here, this is Luster. This one is Luster and this is Madly. You can see Madly is my favorite blush of all time. This blush is just amazing. It's like a seashell pink, and then Luster is sort of a peachy golden blush. And I also have Orgasm, which is a cult favorite. This is a peachy pink with gold, and this is beautiful. But I remember this was my first high-end blush, and this was the first blush that I've ever finished. So this for me is just, it brings back memories and it's just beautiful. If you don't know a blush shade that will suit you, unless you have a lot of texture, Orgasm is the way to go because this shade will work almost on everyone. It's a peachy pink blush. It's just so flattering and beautiful on the skin. And I also have to show you another one. This is one that it hasn't been out for that long. It has almost a year that it came out and it stayed in the permanent line. This is the Impassioned blush. It looks super pale in the pan, but it's super neutral and beautiful. This is one of my latest obsessions with NARS. And sometimes I forget about them, and when I use them, I know that NARS makes my favorite blushes. I have like 40 blushes from them or something crazy like that, and I keep collecting them because the formula is on point. So I'm just showing you 4 so that you can choose or pick your favorite ones because they're actually amazing. If you have to choose just one and you want an everyday blush, you have to choose Madly because it's just crazy beautiful. Okay, so now before I show you what I had on my wish list that I already bought, I'm gonna show you the last item that I would recommend that I've tried from my collection. And these are the Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows from Stila. And I have 3 more shades, but I'm gonna show you here my favorite. My favorite of all time is the one that I'm wearing today, and it's Kitten Karma. These are super easy to apply. They're amazing. And I think Sephora came out with kits of them in mini sizes. So I'm gonna show you my favorites. My favorite is Kitten Karma, and then another one that I love is Diamond Dust, which is a silver. Then I love Gold Goddess, and also for a super sparkly smoky eye, I love the shade Molten Midnight, which is a black with gold speckles. This looks beautiful on the eyes on top of a dark or a black eyeshadow. It's just amazing. You can do a cut crease with them. You can just highlight the inner corner of your eye. These are amazing, super easy to apply. I would recommend a glitter glue with them, and for that purpose, I would recommend the Too Faced Glitter Glue. But these work beautifully, and if you can grab a few shades of them now that they're on sale, you will not regret it. This is one of the best products of the year. Okay, for bronzer, I have 2 recommendations now that I remember that I left bronzer out. And the first one is the Chocolate Soleil bronzer by Too Faced. This is one that I'm using right now, but I've gone through like 3 of them before. I'm just using this in a project pan, but this product is amazing. They have a light one, a medium one, which is the one that I showed you, and a darker one. So the shade range, it's insane. The smell of it, it's beautiful. It blends beautifully. It's the bronzer that I'm wearing today. It's just a really, really pretty bronzer. So if you want to try a bronzer that you're gonna love and that smells amazing, try the Too Faced one. And another bronzer that you can't go wrong with is the Makeup Forever. It's the Makeup Forever. What's the name of that bronzer? It's the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion, and that bronzer, there's no way that you can go crazy with it. It's just stunning and it's foolproof. You can put your brush in it like crazy, and the amount that it will grab will be perfect for what you need. It never looks cakey, it never looks patchy. It's just a stunning bronzer. I've only used the shade 20M, which is a matte one. They have the ones that have an eye, which is like iridescent or something, like it has shimmer or just a little bit of light in it, and the matte ones, and they're just crazy, crazy beautiful formula. I just finished one of them in a project pan this year, and that's a bronzer that when I finish a lot of the ones that I have already, I'm gonna repurchase because it's to die for. It's one of the best formulas of bronzers that I've ever tried. I got a few palettes because I've been bored with my eyeshadow palettes, and you guys know that this year while doing Project Pan, I was using just the Lorac 3, so I want to just make myself use my neutral eyeshadows and get excited by them. So I chose a few. These I didn't get on the sale, but this is what I would have gotten on the sale, if you know what I mean. Some of them I got a discount, and one of them I got at Ulta, and one of them I got at AnastasiaBeverlyHills.com without a discount. But I'm gonna show you anyway, because if I could turn back time, this is what I would have gotten at the sale. So this is the Duo by NARS. It's called Isolde. Oh my god, this is stunning. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys so that you guys can see it. This is just a little swatch, and you can see the pigmentation right there. And if you are a minimalist and you just want two eyeshadows that you can really use a lot, this Duo, it's amazing. The quality of these eyeshadows are just insane. This is the only Duo of NARS that I have, because I think that NARS makes beautiful eyeshadows, but they're super expensive. Another product, this one is the one that I got at Anastasia Beverly Hills when it just released, is the Prism eyeshadow palette. And I haven't played with it enough to say that I'm obsessed with it. But what I love about these random eyeshadow picks from Anastasia is that these are meant for me to be creative. If the palette is too predictable, I like it and I know that I'm gonna use it, but I sometimes get bored of it. But with this one, it inspires me to just create something different. So that's the reason why I'm showing you the Anastasia Prism eyeshadow. I love the velvet black packaging. It's just so pretty, and the eyeshadows are super pigmented. That I can tell. It's just beautiful if you collect Anastasia eyeshadows, and now that they're not selling out, it's good if you can get them at a discount. I pay full price for this, so if you can get a discount for it, then this one I used twice already, and I filmed a tutorial with it. It's not up on my channel yet, but it will be. And this eyeshadow palette I would highly recommend. I fell in love with it. I think the quality of the eyeshadows is beautiful and the packaging is beautiful. Love the mirror, love the glitter. This is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, and this is an expensive palette. So the 20% will actually make sense while using this one. You have to be a warm tone lover, but if you are, this is just really, really stunning. Two other palettes that I couldn't get at Sephora because I was planning on getting them when they were released, but for some reason, now that I'm in Colombia, somehow my Sephora orders don't go through and they get canceled. Even though I'm paying with a US credit card. I don't know what's the reason, but maybe because they read my IP address from Colombia, they think there's some type of fraud. So these, I love them so much and I wanted them so badly that I went through Beautylish and didn't get them with a discount, but I would highly, highly recommend them. These are the Natasha Denona holiday palettes. I know that Tati gave a bad review of them because they were shattered, but mine are beautiful, and they traveled from Beautylish to my aunt's house, and then I was at my aunt's house, and they traveled from the US to Colombia, and they're perfect. So maybe her box was just hit by too many people or something like that, but these eyeshadows are insane. This is the 02 Iris, and then this one is the 01. This is the Hoya palette, and my favorite one of them is the 02 Iris eyeshadow palette by Natasha Denona. I just have to swatch the blue shade so that you guys know why I chose this one, because this is so stunning. Like, you can't even, like, to be honest, it looks pigmented here on camera, but it doesn't even look as beautiful as it does in person. It's just the most beautiful blue shade, and the other eyeshadows that it comes with, they're just amazing, but I can just see myself using it as a pop of color even when we get to spring. And then these shades are good for winter, summer, like all year round. These eyeshadows are beautiful. The quality of them is just amazing. It's like nothing you've ever tried. I have another eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona. Another two, I'm gonna show them to you. And the first time I got it, I wasn't blown away by them, but now I adore them. It's just, the more you use them, the more you fall in love with them, and the more you learn what brushes to use with them, the more you adore the eyeshadows, because they're really, really high quality. They're not overhyped. They really deserve the hype. This is another one that, this one I haven't shown. I haven't loved it enough, but it deserves more love. It's just that you guys know that I've been panning my Lorac 3, so I haven't had the time, or I haven't had that occasion to play with it that much. But this is the Sunset palette by Natasha Denona, and if you love warm tones, this is just amazing. And the pigmentation on the matte eyeshadows is out of this world. This yellow shade right here, like, are you kidding me? This is just beautiful. Reds are really hard to do, and you can see right there. They have a little bit of kick up, but it's normal when an eyeshadow has that amazing pigmentation and it's not a crazy kick up that you can't really work with it. And the shimmers, oh my god, they're beautiful. If you want them to be even more pigmented than what they already are, you can put glitter glue to hold them or to make them more potent. You can spray Fix Plus, but you don't really need to. I'm not the type of person that will spray everything with Fix Plus, but those eyeshadow palettes are amazing. And before I show you the other Natasha Denona palette, I'm gonna finish with the products that I have here. This foundation I really wanted to get. So this is the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. This was calling my name because it's an oil-free 14-hour wear, oil controlling and photo friendly foundation, and I've been using this for the past 2 weeks, so I haven't stopped wearing it. I bought it in two shades, warm nude and warm beige. I adore this foundation. The amount that it comes with, it's beautiful. I know that I shouldn't be telling you this because I'm gonna do a foundation Friday on this, but that way you can see in the foundation Friday the way I apply it, the primer that I use with it, and you already know that I love it, but you'll know a more in-depth review about it. But this is really good, really, really good. Another item that I had on my wish list and that I got, but I haven't even opened it, is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder. I haven't opened this one because I want to make myself use a lot more of the other powders that I have. You guys see in my collection how many powders I have, and I know that if I love this one, I'm gonna neglect my other powders even more. So I can't really tell you guys if this is as wonderful as everyone says, but I have oily skin, so this is the reason why I put this on my wish list and got it. This is supposed to be a mattifying primer with a nice scent. Yeah, I have it, but I haven't even opened it. I love the packaging though. I forgot about this one. This is a Holy Grail status powder for me, and this is from Hourglass. And this is the Ambient Radiant Light Powder. You guys see that I almost hitting pan on it. That's the grit of the powder. I use this every single day. I have mood light, ethereal light, dim light, diffuse light. So I have every single one of them except for luminous light, but radiant light is definitely my favorite, and I use this to buff my makeup. I've had this since Black Friday last year, I think, or just December of last year. Maybe it was the same sale, but last year. And since the day that I got it, the next day I started using it, and I haven't stopped using it. And you guys can see that it will last you forever, because this still has almost another year for me to use it. And I even use this same powder on my clients. Of course I sanitize it and everything, but this same powder I use it on clients. So this has been well loved and it's still going strong. This is a beautiful, beautiful powder. If I had to recommend one item from the entire video, this would be the item that I would recommend for you. Just finish your makeup, then grab a dual fiber brush and buff your makeup with it, making circles with your brush and buffing everything without fear of smudging or moving anything. And this will make your makeup look stunning. It's not to set your face. I don't use this to set my makeup. I use the Laura Mercier or the Cover FX for that. But these I use to buff it at the end, and it will give you a light, and it's just amazing. You have to really, really try it. If you want to see how that works, you can see any of my tutorials, but maybe I will make a video only talking about that and showing you half of my face with it and half of my face without it, and you guys will see the magic. I call this the magic powder. So Holy Grail status, please go and buy this while it's at a discount. Okay, so I was looking for the Natasha Denona palette, and I found 3 more palettes and another item that I don't want to not mention. This is my Makeup Forever lip liner in the shade 3C, and this is, I think, my 3rd one or 4th one. This is the color that I use to line my lips almost all the time, and this is the color that I use to make my lips look bigger. So this is a must-have for me. I have the color 2C and it's almost the same size. So any color that you choose from this line, the formula works beautiful and it doesn't budge. But the 3C is my favorite shade by far. I'm gonna show you right here the way it looks. It's just a beautiful nude shade. This is the Natasha Denona palette that I was talking about. And this is the green brown palette. These are just stunning eyeshadow shades. This is the old formula though, so if you're looking for the new formula, you can buy the Sunset palette, and if you're looking for the even newer formula, you can buy the Holiday eyeshadows, and those are amazing. But if you want a bigger eyeshadow palette and you want to save a lot of money on it, because this is like $170, something crazy like that, this is the time to get 20% on an item like this. I'm gonna just swatch the silver one. You can see it right there. And that was just putting my finger a little bit on it. So this is the way it looks. It's just a beautiful eyeshadow. I love Natasha Denona eyeshadows. They're just amazing. And then I'm gonna show you the last 3 items. This is a limited edition eye palette. This is a Narcissus Loaded palette. And this is a beautiful everyday eyeshadow palette. The pigmentation is amazing. The blendability is amazing. The color range is beautiful. And it's one of those eyeshadow palettes that you can grab for every day, or you do a really dark smoky eye with it. This eyeshadow was the one that Jose used on the Husband Does My Makeup video. And I don't know, I just adore the pigmentation. I adore the shadows. They're super buttery and beautiful, and since this is limited edition but it's beautiful and it's expensive also, this is a nice time to grab it. And I'm gonna show a controversial eyeshadow palette that I adore. This is the Subculture palette by Anastasia, and this you only need to grab a tiny amount and not be dramatic as a lot of YouTubers are, and learn how to blend it. And if you're already a pro at blending eyeshadows, you're gonna love this because the pigmentation is insane and I love the colors of it. It's just stunning. This is a beautiful eyeshadow palette to go with the Makeup by Mario and Anastasia palette, which is sadly discontinued. It's beautiful even to pair this one with the Modern Renaissance palette, which is the other one that I'm gonna show you, or even the one that I show you, the Prism palette. Anastasia eyeshadows are now one of my favorite formula of eyeshadows. If you can get your hands on them now that they're discounted, you will not be disappointed. They are soft and buttery, but the pigmentation is there, the blendability is there. The hardest of them to blend is the Subculture one, and I'm telling you, that eyeshadow palette made me do crazier looks, made me do more creative things. And since I got it, I've been playing with it and I love it. It's just beautiful, and all you see on YouTube, it's drama, drama, drama. So yeah, guys, that's everything for my VIB sale recommendations. Let me know in the comments below what you're gonna get. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna leave everything linked down below so that you can find it super quick. Remember to use Ebates. I'm gonna also link Ebates down below, because Ebates will give you another discount or cashback on top of it, and I think it's gonna be 4% or something like that. That will make the 20% become a 24%. So if you want to save even more money, I always use Ebates and it's super easy. What else can I tell you guys? Just enjoy your shopping and shop smart, and whatever you don't love, just go back and return it. Sephora has a great return policy, and you don't have to keep makeup that you don't really love. They will just accept it, and then you can get something else, get a gift card, buy something that you will really appreciate and love. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to let me know whatever you're choosing for the sale and whatever is on your wish list. If I have it, I will tell you what I think about it. And that's it. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.